So, it is the end of the first round at Brands Hatch, the first round of 2017. I'm going to ask Lewis, Glynn and Alex Goldschmidt for a 30-second summary of the race weekend. Lewis, you've got 30 seconds.
Okay, well, first of all, I've got to say, this is still the greatest racing series on the planet. We've had one of the most unpredictable weekends that I can think of any race series. You never would have guessed you'd have Jeff Smith on pole. You never would have guessed that the big names like Turkington and Neal would have been going out in the first race, and that you get Tom Chilton coming back in a Vauxhall and getting a podium. And the rest of the reason I love it, it's just so unpredictable, you just never know what's going to happen.
Thank you, Lewis. I think that was just in 30 seconds.
Good, I try my best.
Alex, what about your take on the weekend?
My take on the weekend? Explosive, unpredictable. It basically threw a right hook that we couldn't see coming here this weekend. It's great because it leaves the championship so wide open. Some of the veterans have slipped up, some of the new boys have slipped up. We've had it all this weekend. I really can't wait until Donington in 2 weeks' time. We're going to see more fuel to the fire on this one.
And it is Donington Park in 2 weeks' time from today. So, what's going to happen there? I'm going to ask Lewis and Alex for a very brief prediction about Donington Park. What will we see by the end of the race weekend? Alex?
Difficult to call. Very difficult to call.
Well, particularly after you said
unpredictable.
Unpredictable.
It's just going to, like I say, it's going to add more fuel to the fire. We're going to see. I'm hoping that we're going to see the Super Who's coming back. It's been a difficult weekend for Adrian Flux and Team BMR Academy Subaru Racing. Plato, most spectacularly, we can see the scars on the wall over there after race 2 and the frantic build back. So don't be surprised if BMR are going to try and iron out the bugs on this car, which my understanding has been heavily redesigned for 2017 with the new regulations. But the tyres, that's the biggest thing here. These tyres are still untested, they're still completely unproven. And we've had 3 races, we don't know what's going to happen after another 3 races.
So we shall see.
We shall see.
Lewis, very briefly, Donington, what are we going to find there?
Well, see, I think it's going to continue with the unpredictability in the sense that we'll have different race winners that we've never had before, or maybe that we weren't expecting. But I do think there are some drivers that show so much consistency, like Gordon Cheddar and Turkington, and I do believe that it's going to be a straight fight between those two, and maybe even Andrew Jordan this year as well.
Well, hang on. Let's add another person that's actually walking past us to our left. Sicily Motorsports' Adam Morgan. The Mercedes was showing pure pace. Multiple top 5, some great top 5 results this weekend for Adam. He's been in that car for now what, 2? This is the 3rd season, I think. Third year with the Mercedes.
Well, we'll talk about that more in our longer version of this. If you want to listen to a longer version of this, you'll be able to tune into that, and we'll post down here somewhere where you can get to that. But in 2 weeks' time from today, the round at Brands Hatch is Donington Park British Touring Cars. You might want to be watching it on ITV4, or you could actually join us there. We still have some spaces in the Stopwatch Hospitality suite, which is at the circuit, right on the exit of the pit lane. You'll be able to find out more about today from these 2 guys, and we'll give you more information about that down here, about the podcast.
Yeah, don't forget, tune in Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, live on Downforce Radio, the nation's motorsport station. I'm the host of Race the Roof, everything associated with the British Touring Car Championship, and of course the token support package as well. Another explosive character this weekend as well, Paul.
And Lewis, you'll be writing about this, and we can find your writings on the Stopwatch page and elsewhere.
And on my Drivetribe account, all over the social media sphere, I'll be there.
So, Donington Park, are you coming? Are you watching? It will be explosive.